Hi, this is Teacher Maria of the Q's Academy. Our topic for today is all about verb, base form, and past form, English Tagalog version. By the end of the lesson, students will be able to identify the base form and past form of verbs, differentiate between regular and irregular verbs. So, what is verb? A verb is a word that shows action or state of being. For example, words like run, jump, play. Sa salitang Tagalog, ang salitang verb ay tinatawag na pandiwa. Ito ay salitang nagsasaad ng kilos, galaw o pangyayari. For example, swim, draw, help, eat, read, catch, walk, run, give, paint, show, dance, play, throw, sleep, cook, open, make, jump, tell, sing, drink, bend, laugh, crawl, shout, pull, push, think, play, cry, lift, smell, draw, think, drink, kneel. And there are two forms of verbs, base form and past form. Base form is a verb that has simple form. For example, it's the form you'll see in the dictionary. You use it to talk about present actions with plural subjects or commands. It is also used with to in infinitives, example, to play, to study. Again, when you say base form, it is simplest form from the dictionary or the form that you'll see in the dictionary, the basic form. This is also known as root form or root word is the verb as is with no changes or conjunctions. In other words, no suffixes have been added to it, no addition. So it's like a simple form or a root word, a root form or basic form. For example, dance, write, sing, go. When I say we dance together, I'm using the base form dance. Two, past form of a verb or past tense form. The past form tells us about actions that happened before, now, or in the past. Verbs can form their past tense into two ways, regular verbs and irregular verbs. Number two, past form of a verb, simple past and past tense. Regular verbs. These are the verbs that follow a simple rule, like you add ed or d to the base form to make the past tense. If the base form is walk, the past form is walk with ed or you add ed. If the base form is love, the past form is loved. Since it already ends in E, we just add D. These are the regular verbs, the base form and past form. Play, played, jump, jump, bake, bake, cook, cook, clean, cleaned. So you just add ed from the base form to make it in the past form. Based form, past form. Paint, painted. help, help, dance, dance, play, played, work, work, smile, smiled, bake, bake, brush, brushed, call, cold, clap, clap, close, closed, cry, cried. We have deliver, delivered, drop, drop, enjoy, enjoyed, erase, erased, finish, finished, fold, folded, wait, waited, walk, walk, watch, watch, wash, wash, work, work, start, started. Those are the base form and the past form in regular verbs. So the past form, you just add ed or d. Now let's go to irregular verbs. Irregular verbs are a little different. They don't follow the ed rule. Instead, they change in unique ways, or sometimes they don't change at all. Irregular verbs, base form and past form. Go, went, eat, ate, see, saw, run, ran, buy, bought. See, the base form change when it's already in the past form. Speak, spoke, drive, drove, feel, felt, keep, kept, teach, taught, catch, caught, fly, flew, think, thought, break, broke, sleep, slept, build, built, bring, brought, tell, told, find, found, cuts, cuts, put, put, hit, hit, read, read, hit, hit. These are irregular verbs that stay the same. So they are still called irregular verbs, but as you can see, the form never the word never changes. It's the same base form to past form. Here, shut, shut, set, set, spread, spread, hurt, hurt, burst, burst. So as you can see, this verb, this the base form never changes. Cost, still cost, cast, cast, split, split, let. So, how to remember the difference? If the verb follows the ed rule, it's regular verb. Like example, cook. Cook, you just add ed or ed rule. If it doesn't follow the rule and changes unpredictably, it's an irregular verb. Example, write, wrote. Here, sentence examples. Regular verbs. I cook dinner last night. They help their teacher after class. So these are the regular verbs because they follow the ed rule. Irregular verbs. Example sentence. She wrote a beautiful poem yesterday. We caught the ball during the game. We put his book on the table. So now let's practice. I'll say the base form and you tell me the past form. Talk. That's right. It's talk. You just add ed. How about this? Sing. What's the past form? That's right. Sing, sang. How about jump? Correct. It's jump, you add ed. How about run? Yes, you got it right. Ran. The U change just to a, ran. How about bake? Yes, you got it right. It's bake. So I believe you already understand. Now, let's try to answer the short quiz. Fill in the blanks. Yesterday, I with my little brother. She washed her hands before eating. They called their grandmother last night. We paint the wall blue. He closed the window before it rained. So try to answer. Okay, and try to check. Yesterday I played with my little brother. She washed her hands before eating. They called their grandmother last night. We painted the wall blue. He closed the window before it. So again, verb in English and in Tagalog, pandiwa. Verbs are essential in expressing actions and events. The base form represents the simplest version of a verb, while the past form tells us about completed actions. Regular verbs are easy to identify because they follow a pattern by adding ed or d. However, irregular verbs require more attention because they do not follow the rules and change in various ways. Mastery of both types is crucial for effective writing and speaking. Words, just like verbs, have the power to shape how others understand us. When we use verbs correctly, we show clarity and thoughtfulness. In the same way, let us choose our actions and words wisely in life as they leave a lasting impact. In Colossians 4 6, let your speech always be gracious, seasoned with salt, so that you may know how you ought to answer each person. Dear students, this reminds us that just as we carefully choose the correct verbs, we must also be mindful of our words and actions, ensuring they bring value, encouragement to others. This is Teacher Maria once again. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, share, and comment down below what will be our next topic. God bless everyone.